What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Big 12 Team Builder Dynasty. We are kicking today's Bowl Week action number 2 off with ACU against Oklahoma State in the Fight Hunger Bowl, otherwise known as the Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl, out in San Francisco, California. Of course, it's playing in December, and you see the rain here. The rain is coming down pretty hard. It does rain out in San Francisco. You know, it's not often, but it will get some precipitation out there, so I kept the game. Otherwise, I would have backed out. Normally, I back out of things like, oh, it's raining in Arizona. Like, why is that happening? Anyway, let's get into the action. We got ACU and Oklahoma State. Aiden Mitchell here with a 3-yard reception from Orpheus McConnell, their much maligned quarterback for this ACU Spartans team. He's been under a lot of pressure. Actually, all ACU Spartan quarterbacks, I feel like, every single season have a lot of pressure going on with them. So there's always a expectation level with these guys, and it never seems to come through. And he's going to take a big time hit for a fumble in Oklahoma State, just as we were talking about McConnell's struggles coming through in the clutch and ACU's struggles in general coming through in the clutch. Shane Barnes is going to take it all the way to the house. Take a look here. Just nobody around, no ACU Spartans around in order to pick up that fumble, and they are going to make the Spartans pay here. Michael Ellis, the quarterback for Oklahoma State, is going to get hit hard by Adam Schwinski, a custom prospect. 3rd and 14, though, and there's a bomb after the sack, and he's gone. Justin Hand for 60 yards. That is a big-time strike in ACU, falling flat on their face here today in rainy San Fran. 14-0 as David Danowski, they're starting to stick with the ground game here, and it's probably not a bad decision given the conditions, given the deficit here by 14 points. It's got a 3rd and 9 situation, though, and they're going to swing it out to the left to Timmy Fetterhart, who's been a pretty solid receiver in his time here at ACU. 1st and goal, McConnell is going to get to the end zone for a 9-yard rush. That's going to get ACU back in the game. 3rd and 9 situation. Tough spot here for the defense. Up past midfield and pressure on the quarterback, Michael Ellis, and he's going to throw it away. 3rd and 3 situation for ACU. They're going to pick up the first down. That would be Hassan Bonner. Didn't get a whole lot of action here in the year 6 season of this series. He was facing some suspension. He was facing some suspension time, academic issues for Hassan Bonner. But he has since cleaned them up, and he's able to play in the bowl game. ACU will settle for a field goal here. It's going to be 14-10, 3 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. And Justin Hand picks up the first down. 2nd and 3. Ellis is going to keep it, and then he's going to take off with it. Got good blocking out in front. Got one man to beat. He's going to get tackled here up by the 11-yard line. 3 rushes for 25 yards for Michael Ellis, and he keeps on going. 9 yards here. 2nd and 1 situation. ACU, they're spreading them out, though. They're spreading them out, and that's pretty good defense. Everything was covered. Good secondary coverage there for ACU in the defensive backfield. But they are going to score a touchdown on the ground. That's Corey Brown, the tight end. Yeah, the big body tight end is going to check in here. Number 84 taking it in on the ground. It is 21-10 Oklahoma State, and this is picked off. Okie State. Oh, McConnell, dude, what are you looking at? So with 2 minutes to go, Kyle Brown gets in for a touchdown, and the whooping is on, guys. 28-10. 39 seconds to go. McConnell is going to run right into the defender. That was a 2nd and inches, turning into 3rd and 7. 22 seconds left to go. Pass underneath to Hassan Bonner. Picks up the first down. 17 seconds ticking away here. No timeouts being used on that drive, on that play there. So the time will be continuing to tick away here, and they're still not continuing to use the timeout. Like, what are they doing? They have 1 left. You got 4 seconds. Kick the field goal. 28-10. Kick the field goal. He's going to fumble the football on 2nd and 12. That's the 3rd turnover for ACU in the first half of this bowl game. So we want to talk about McConnell's struggles. We talk about ACU's struggles. McConnell has been the centerfold of that entire premise. Like, he has to be better, right? Well, he's going to take off with this all the way for a touchdown, 28-17. That's a 54-yard touchdown run. That's really good blocking. Now, that's a way to get back into the game, guys. And now, from this point forward, you got to play clean. You got to get a nice little timely turnover here if you're ACU. Some things could swing your way here, but in order to do that, you got to get Okie State off the field, and that's not going to cut it. A huge run on first down, to get a first down, I should say. And then a tackle here about the 30-yard line there. 2nd and 7, pass complete to Randall, but the huge hit, boom! Love it, love it. Shoulder pads, crunching. 3rd and 4. Ellis, pass complete underneath, a little drag route, and he's going to pick up 17 on that play. Not good. They're going to probably get that touchdown back, right? Looks like it, but he's down at the 1-yard line. That's Corey Brown, the big man again, the tight end. And this pass was actually thrown behind the goal line, and that's not going to be any good for Okie State. So they're going to have to settle for a field goal here as Ellis was facing some pressure, and they will get that field goal, 31-17. Up by 14 points. Up by 14 points. So ACU can still come back in this situation here. And McConnell is going to take it in himself for another touchdown. So as much as we want to talk and rip on ACU, they're still in the game somehow. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go in this third quarter. This is kind of crunch time if you want to stage a comeback. 2nd and 10. Ellis. Pass going to go swinging to the right side. That's Brad Randall, I should say, for a 3-yard loss. 3rd and 13. They're going to set up a screen, and that's a nice swat down by Ian Valentine. Gotta love it. 3rd and 5. Danowski is going to dance in the backfield. Did not look like he got his footing there in the wet turf. So he's going to go down, only missing the first down by 1 yard. Pass is going to go completed. That was like a Stafford throw. Nice little sidearm sling by Michael Ellis. He's going to get sacked, though. A big-time hit for 9-yard loss. 3rd and 19. This is a big down for ACU. You got to stop them. They stop him short. That's another big-time hit from ACU's defense. 4th and 11, and whoa! Through the mud and the muck and all the rain and terrible conditions, he's going to kick this field goal up and good. There's a huge kick for Oklahoma State, and now mid-part of this fourth quarter, McConnell takes a sack. 3rd and 13, screen pass to Danowski, busts off one tackle. Can he get past the second? He can't, but they do pick up some positive yardage here for 4th and 8, and McConnell busts off the one tackle. Can he get the second? No. He's going to get stopped before the first down marker, and that is a turnover, guys. 2nd and 6. ACU is starting to use their timeouts. With 1 minute and 46 left to go, they will pick up a first down. ACU, you got to get a stop here. You got to get some really good stops, maybe even a turnover. Get these guys in the backfield, make a nice play on defense, right? 2nd and 7. Time is stopped. They will call a timeout. Minute 42. There you go. So 1 yard run. Getting it to 3rd and 6. Time is ticking away. About a minute before this play clock will end. 3rd and 6 situation, and ACU will get the stop, but being down by 10, Oklahoma State will kick the field goal, and guys, 7 seconds left on the clock. McConnell's just going to fire this one deep, and he can't get the throw off, and that is your ACU Spartans summed up perfectly in a bowl game, in a crucial matchup, in a big-time program situation. We know ACU is above the Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl, but bowl games are big for every program. Bowl games are big for every program. And you know what? ACU, it's a big game for them given the circumstances, guys, given the circumstances that they're facing. They could easily start to slide. They could start to slide off here as a program. They have not won a lot of big games. They've been involved in a lot of kickoff classic games that they've ended up winning, but you know, they've played in some pretty high pressure games in their time here, but they just don't seem to come through, when it really matters the most. And that's been the theme for the ACU Spartans. So without talking about them too much, because we got a game at hand here, the Alamo Bowl between Amarillo and Stanford, number 8 and number 9. And as we see this deep shot by Justin Davis, it's going to be picked off here at the 1-yard line. Go figure, at the 1. Davis now 3 of 5 for 32 yards and a pick. We're going to see I would think we're going to see a shootout here, a battle between the Heisman-winning Stanford quarterback, Kalichi Rankin. He beat out Midland State quarterback Kent Collins. And then, of course, with that Amarillo offense and Justin Davis, it looks like it's going to be a good one. 3rd and 5. It's a lot of passing, it seems like. First down to Adam Neely. So Kalichi Rankin had to start his opening drive in the end zone. So he had to be making throws in his own end zone. That's not really a good situation to be in. But 3rd and 5, Anthony Edwards, the tight end, going to pick up 4 and not getting the first down. Minute 35 left to go here. Amarillo in the first quarter is going to find Robbie Walker, the wide receiver, 2nd and 10, and pressure on Davis, but he gets it off to John Hunter for 9. He's going to set up 3rd and 1. They're going to end up throwing it here, but Davis can't escape the pressure, and he is going to go down. That's John Alexander with the big-time hit, and Amarillo will take the lead here and get the first points up on the board for a field goal. Adam Neely can't get the first down, so Rankin is starting to, he hasn't really challenged anybody deep, right? We haven't seen any challenging deep here from Stanford. It's a lot of check downs, a lot of short throws, a lot of read option plays like this one, and nope, it's actually a play action play, and actually they are going to go a little bit deep, probably intermediate throw, medium throw. And they will pick up that first down. Nice catch. 2nd and 8. Rankin is going to take off himself, and he made that defender look silly. He almost had over 1,000 rushing yards on his Heisman campaign. 2nd and goal situation for Stanford. They will not pick up the touchdown, so 3rd and goal now. And Rankin is going to, throws into the end zone. And Will Davis, what a grab. What a grab in the midst of all that pressure and all that coverage. Look at that. Oh, man, how did Rankin even fit that in? And how did he even make the decision that I'm going to go full head of steam and make this grab? That's going hard in the paint, guys. I mean, you're laying your body out on the line. Nice pass completion there on the sideline, and on 2nd and 6, fire deep. He's got Griffin Rivers for the touchdown, and that is a huge throw for Amarillo because they take the lead back. It is now 10-7 as we're nearing the end of the second quarter, so the first half. And then looky, Davis beats out the single-season school passing record over former quarterback for Amarillo, Nate Galveston of last season. Rankin, though, gets to midfield, actually a little bit past midfield. Coach Shaw is going to call a timeout. 2nd and inches. That pass will be completed, and time will start winding down unless they do call a timeout. They do. They do call a timeout on this series. 3rd and 7. Rankin going to blow by another Amarillo defender, but he's going to get hit hard, and time will start ticking away here. 25 seconds ticking away. 1st and 10. Rankin has a man in motion, and he is going to have time in the pocket. Fires deep to the left. That is a completion to Adam Neely, but he's going to get out at the 1-yard line. Don't run into the tree. Look out for that tree. George of the jungle. 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Brian Cobbs, touchdown in Stanford. Stanford takes the lead, 14-10, as we go into the second half. Pretty exciting. It's 14-10, but it's still it seems like it's an exciting game, guys. A lot of action going on. Amarillo's been playing some. I would think they're playing pretty solid defense. I mean, they're keeping Stanford, the deep plays. They're keeping that away. They're keeping that away from Stanford. They're not able to challenge deep up until this throw, and things are starting to get a little dicey here as Rankin's starting to feel it. As we are just opening up that second half. A lot of things they must have been talking about in the locker room. That's going to be a touchdown for Stanford. Will Davis again for another touchdown. And like we talked about, man, they were stopping the deep plays. They were stopping the big plays. A lot of those chunk plays were being negated by Amarillo's defense, but, you know, that opening drive for Stanford proved me wrong. They made some adjustments, and they're going to actually call offensive pass interference on Orion Bradshaw. Brock Musselman's thinking, like, what are you talking about? My guy was being tackled as the ball was being thrown at him. So 21-10. Cobb's going to get stuffed in the backfield. That's 3rd and 9 now, as they will pick up a couple yards after that tackle for loss. The big-time hit. Cobbs is going to go only for 3 here on the screen pass. 4th and 6, going to have to punt the football back to Amarillo. And Amarillo now, late third quarter, they are up past the 50-yard line. Robbie Walker has been a nice asset for this Amarillo offense here in this game. He will pick up that first down. Walker, 4 yards here to the right. 3rd and 6, 1:10, and Ezekiel Henry. We have not called his name a whole lot today. He's going to get dropped for a loss, so they will have to kick the field goal. And why do we show special teams plays? Why do we show kickoffs? Because good things or bad things happen. Here's a bust off a tackle. Victor Hart for 44 yards on that return, and that's going to set up Stanford in really, really good position here to open up their next drive late in the third quarter, early in the fourth. 3rd and inches. Rankin going to hand it off, but a big-time hit on Cobbs is going to push him backward, and Patrick Clark with a big-time tackle for a loss. That is huge for the Dillos. Nice move here by Justin Davis, and he's going to pick up the first down. Starting to feel it on the ground is Justin Davis. 2nd and 8. Here's a pass to the left side. What a touch pass. Actually, had enough strength, too, to get there. That was a really nice throw by Davis. Great catch down the sideline as well. Ezekiel Henry is going to be pushed in the backfield yet again. We have not called his name quite often, and it just every time we do, he seems to be going backwards. Griffin Rivers is going to make this catch on a 2nd and 12. It's going to be 3rd and inches here. And nice pass completed. This David Sledge, the tight end, but oh no, they're not going to give him forward progress on that because they thought that he was he was actually running backwards. He was being pushed backwards. It's going to be 4th and 1. This is a big down for the Dillos, and Justin Davis is going to pick up the first down on that read option cheese. First down for the Dillos. 1st and 10. Davis is going to be pushing towards the goal line. He's going to get 9. 2nd and 1. Davis. Pass completed to Nathan Hearn, and nobody was even close to Nathan Hearn there. Nice little receiver, nice little slot guy. Nobody even had him on their radar. So they're going to go for 2 here, and Ezekiel Henry will punch it in. It's a tie ball game now, mid part of this fourth quarter. 1st and 10. Running back, that's Cobbs, is going to take it all the way to the 45-yard line. That's a 20-plus yard rush. 1st and 10, and Cobbs is not going anywhere now. Matt Douglas with the tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play as we're mid-part of the fourth. 2nd and 14. Pressure on Rankin, but he's going to get sacked by none other than Matt Douglas. He's going to go down. 3rd and 17. Oh, what a play! What a play! Now, granted, he probably would have been stopped short. That's a 3rd and 17 play, but guys, that's a great play on defense. That's giving everything you've got and laying it all out on the field. The Dillos want this Alamo Bowl victory. 1st and 10. After that nice pitch and catch. 2nd and 4. Davis going to pick up the first down. That's a 6-yard run. 3rd and 10 situation. Davis slings it to the left. That is going to go to Nathan Hearn, who caught that touchdown pass a little bit earlier. 2 minutes and 8 seconds. 1st and 10. Davis fires out to the right, floats it. Touchdown, Antoine Mills for the touchdown for the Dillos. They take the lead 28-21. 3rd and 6 situation, guys, with 1:49, and Rankin is going to get sacked again by Matt Douglas. He has come on here in this fourth quarter. 4th down and 8. This could be the game for the Cardinal if they don't convert, but bad coverage here by the Amarillo Armadillos secondary. Will Davis will get the first down. 1st and 10, 1:11. Anthony Edwards. Oh, what a nice job there. Good effort by the tight end to reach over that first down marker to pick up the first down. 3rd and 10. Pressure on Rankin, but he's going to get it off, but a really good open field tackle by Amarillo. It's a 4th and 8 situation. We're going to reset this again, but they're going to fire deep. They want it all. The safety's got to come over. He can't make the tackle. And Will Davis, touchdown, Stanford. And Rankin has only missed one pass all game. You guys saw that stat line. He's 21 of 22. The one he missed was the one that was deflected by the Amarillo defender. Unreal, guys. 17 seconds to go. Amarillo can win this game with a field goal. They just got to get into position. They've got all 3 timeouts, but not a lot of time. Not a lot of time. 12 seconds left here. 2nd and 4. What's the play call going to be? I'm probably throwing something to the sidelines. You got 12 seconds. You could maybe try to dial up something that's going to get up the middle of the field to get to the 50, get you a better chance to get a Hail Mary, but they will go with the sidelines. 2-yard reception, going to turn to 3rd and 2 with 2 timeouts. And again, you pretty much got one play. Unless you have something really, really quick that you can just dive and get down, call timeout. I don't know. It looks like they got one more play. They're going Hail Mary formation here. Almost jumped off sides, but Davis got good protection. He's just gonna flail one up deep and just see what happens. It looks like it'll be picked. No, it's not picked off, but he pushes him into the end zone. John Hunter, touchdown. Amarillo gets into the end zone. He gets into the end zone. They pushed him in. They could not come up with the pick. It deflected backward into John Hunter's hands, and Amarillo is going to walk off. Oh my goodness. They pushed him into the end zone. Look at the fans. So many Stanford fans in this crowd, and they are stunned. They're shocked. Rankin is thinking, man, I played my heart out. I missed one pass all game long, and we lose. Look at this one more time. They didn't know what was going on. They're like, wait, what? Who caught it? Did you catch it? No, I didn't catch it. Oh, he's got it. And then trying to tackle him, rolls him into the end zone. Touchdown, Amarillo. And the Armadillos walk off. Alamo Bowl victors. Unreal bowl game. One of the best ones I think we've ever seen in this Dynasty series. So, guys, we'll talk a little bit more about it after this game in particular. We'll show the box scores, but we got a game to cover. Denver Tech is going to throw on their first pass of the game. Their first play of the game is going to go for a turnover to Rutgers. It's going to go the other way. Second play of the game, bust off a tackle in the backfield, and Matt Woodard for a touchdown. We were talking about how this game didn't need a preview, how this game would be a blowout. Denver Tech was going to take care of business, right? Well, literally, excluding the kickoff, 2 plays, and Denver Tech had the football. 2 plays, Rutgers 7, Denver Tech nothing. Guys, are we on the verge of a blowout the other way? We'll just have to find out. 2nd and 7, Denver Tech going to fire up the middle. That's Brian Dawson for 18. Not Brian Dawkins, Brian Dawson, like the Philadelphia Eagles safety a long time ago. 1st and goal, Bobby Greer for 12. Bobby Greer for 2 for a touchdown. 7-7, so Denver Tech drives down the football field, makes it look pretty easy. Now, he just made one mistake. Here's a deep shot. It's going to be picked off on 3rd and 9. That was a deep shot towards the end zone, and Rutgers maybe they're getting a little cocky, a little too cocky right now. Sean Bailey with the errant throw. 1st and 10, and then we've got Scott Thomas busting off all of these would-be tacklers. Can't break off this one. It's going to set Denver Tech up in really, really good field position there. It's Thomas now up to 63 yards rushing, only on 3 attempts. Rick Brooks going to get a big-time sack on Bobby Greer. 3rd and 16. Pressure is coming in. Greer got to throw it away, and he throws it right into triple coverage. He did have some guys in the area there, but still not a very good throw by the quarterback. 2nd and 12 as another sack. Another big-time pressure by that Denver Tech pass rush. And Antoine Taylor. You guys remember this guy? Like the 6'7" linebacker. He was supposed to be like a DN, but he was an athlete. Told my brother, I was like, you put him at linebacker right now. He's got to be your linebacker. So he makes an interception in a 10-7 game. We got Scott Thomas and we got Dustin Miller. Look at this. 1 tackle missed, 2 tackle missed, 3 tackle missed, 4 tackle missed. Finally tackled Dustin Miller and Scott Thomas. That combination is deadly. 3rd and goal. That's Dustin Miller checking in at quarterback at the Wildcat position, and he's going to go down. So nice defense there by Rutgers. They're going to force Denver Tech to kick a field goal. 13-7, Joel Smith. What a generic name. Joel Smith picks up the first down. Here's some nice run blocking here for Sean Bailey. He gets 22. Now Denver Tech could give up the lead here if the Rutgers Scarlet Knights get a touchdown, but it's going to be picked off, and it's just a terrible throw by Sean Bailey. What are you doing? He threw it right to him. Minute 29, Greer finds his man for a first down. That's Anthony Parker to the left side. Minute 12, 2nd and 9. Pass rush is coming in hot, and Greer is going to go down for a 2-yard loss. That's Sean Clark on the sack. 3rd and 11, 55 seconds. 56 seconds. 4th and 3 situation for the Rush, and they will kick a field goal. 16-7 at the end of the first half. Let's take a look at the halftime numbers. 65 passing yards, 185 on the ground, and the time of possession arrow favors Denver Tech. 3 turnovers. Of course, that is a contributing factor. Whenever you're running the ball and you're having a ton of turnovers and you're getting the ball back a lot, that's definitely going to be in your favor. So time of possession is a big thing for Denver Tech. They love to run that football, and they're going to get Sean Bailey down twice. That's Corey White. He's got 3 sacks tonight. 3 sacks, and the game's not even over. We're not even in the 4th quarter yet. And Bobby Greer gets another touchdown for the Rush. 22-7. They will kick an extra point, I think. No, check that. I remember they're going to go for 2 here. They're going to go for 2, just kind of random. I mean, I get the strategy, or I get the math behind it, but I'm probably kicking the extra point at that point. So 22-7, they fail on the 2-point conversion. Another sack on 3rd and 10. Bailey goes down for a 10-yard loss. It's Mike Brady for the big-time sack. 25-7. So after that sack, Denver Tech will get the ball. They will kick a field goal to make it 25-7. 4th quarter now, and another sack as Bailey steps right into it. That's Corey White again. He's got 4 sacks on the night. 2nd and 17, and they're going to check it down. They will pick up some positive yardage. That's a 6-yard gain from Jonathan Hollis. 3rd and 11, and more pressure as they opened up the screen. It's going to turn to 4th and 8, so Matt Woodard can't pick up the first down. This is a big down for Rutgers. Of course, being down by as many as they are, you gotta get a score here, but we get another sack and a fumble, and that's going to turn into a turnover. And guys, Denver Tech, there's no more point in talking about this game. It is over. It is over. It was a bludgeoning. It was a blowout. 28-7 is your final score. Bobby Greer walks off as a Buffalo Wild Wings Bowl champion. And Denver Tech continues their winning ways. And Sean Bailey did not have a good night. And, he's beat up and he's worn out because of this guy, Corey White. 5 sacks for Corey White. Crazy performance. With 3 games completed and under wraps, we're going to take a look at the box scores of each game. And of course, ACU actually made it a game there in the second half, as Oklahoma State only scored 9 points and 14 in the third for ACU. So they came back a little bit, but they got down a lot in that first half, and I don't think they ever really recovered from that. And of course, when you turn the ball over 3 different times, 2 fumbles and a pick, that's obviously going to hurt you. Ellis 22 of 33 for 2 scores in 66% completion percentage. He had a touchdown from the tight end who checked in on some of those plays, but Randall had a pretty decent day. He got a hand for 124 and a score. And they got Brown there for 5 for 41. So Oklahoma State's offense was rolling in tonight's game against ACU, but when you look at 2 of these teams, 7-6 against 8-5, 3-5 in conference, 5-4 in conference, you thought it was going to be a little bit close of a game, and it turned out to be a close game. 87% for Orpheus. I mean, it's not a bad performance, but it's just when you have that clutch factor, when you talk about that clutch factor, he brought his team back, 3 touchdowns, 122, 26 attempts. There's just something in ACU's water that whatever they're drinking, I don't know what it is exactly. They just don't come through, and I think that a lot of that has to do with the head coach. And I think there's going to be some major changes to ACU in year number 7. Of course, Amarillo and Stanford. Look at the fourth quarter numbers for Amarillo. 22 points in the fourth quarter, right? That was the difference. They got a field goal in the first, a field goal in the third, a touchdown in the second. Like, they just were not really moving the ball. And for whatever reason, in that second half, in that fourth quarter, they just came alive. They absolutely came alive. Justin Davis was huge in that fourth quarter. 456 total yards of offense. So probably a lot of that coming in the fourth quarter. Only 1 turnover for Amarillo, but, it didn't hurt him. It didn't hurt him that badly. Rankin, like we talked about, only missed 1 attempt. 3 touchdowns, 95%. He was almost perfect. He was almost perfect. Rankin, 31 yards, rushing as well. I mean, 3 touchdowns to Davis. He was huge. Amarillo, though, like, that leadership from Justin Davis was key. 393, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, 70%. Henry didn't have a really good game, 2.8 average yards per rush. I wouldn't say that that's extremely good, but he did his job. Hearn with a touchdown, and then John Hunter with that huge Hail Mary. Probably that 59-yard bomb from Davis, the big arm quarterback. They got lucky. For sure, to get that W, to get that win. Would have been an overtime game. But you never know what's going to happen. But Amarillo gets a nice win, and Brock Musselman walks off of this year 6 as a winner, despite having all of the Braxton, Austin, and Odessa State and rumors and Vicente Galarza stuff, that all the case that's been going on in the background. He was able to put that aside and focus on winning a football game for his school, for his players, for his coaching staff. And they got the job done. Denver Tech and Rutgers. This one did not start off the way that Denver Tech wanted, with a INT. And then, of course, the touchdown run from Woodard. But overall, Rutgers defense held pretty stand pat here in the first half, especially in that second quarter. 3 field goals from Denver Tech, but fortunately, that 1 touchdown in the third, kind of did them in there. So a couple big runs by Scott Thomas and Dustin Miller. 194 yards of total offense for Rutgers. I think that was probably the big factor of this game. Denver Tech's defense just too strong for Rutgers. 3 picks, right? 19 of 30. The rushing offense was just not there. 1.5 and then 1.8, just crazy. And then receiving-wise, just nobody could get open and do anything once they caught the football. Greer, 10 of 14, a pick, 93 yards. Rushing attack was huge. Scott Thomas, 210. That's going to do wonders for his pro stock. And then, of course, Greer, 25 for 98 and 2 scores. So, Denver Tech, they got a good W. And like we said, the Buffalo Wild Wings it's a good bowl game, but it's not something that's, program defining. It's not going to be a bowl game that everybody looks back and says, whoa, you won the B-Dubs Bowl. But it's a good bowl win. It's a good bowl win. Denver Tech should be proud of the performance that they had. And with that, that's going to be it for the Big 12 Team Builder Dynasty for tonight's upload. Next Saturday, you guys will be getting Shreveport, Georgia in the All-State Sugar Bowl, Mississippi State at Midland State, and Camu at NC State for the rest of the bowl season. And then we will have a North Carolina and Ardmore upload later on during that very same week. So, guys, just keeping track of this thing. So next Saturday will be the 19th. So on the 19th, you guys are going to be getting those 3 games: Shreveport, Georgia, Mississippi State, Midland State, Camu, and NC State on the 19th. And then on the 20th, I might even do it as a live stream. I might even do it on the 19th as a live stream, like an 8 o'clock game, like a primetime thing, UNC against Ardmore. So we'll see how that plays out. We'll see what we want to do. I would like to know what your guys' thoughts are about that, and then we can kind of go forward and plan that out. So I have not actually played the game. I've been kind of playing around with the idea of doing a live stream, so I have not actually played the game yet. So guys, let me know what you think in the final comments below for tonight's video, and let me know, because hey, this is it for year 6. This is it for the series. I mean, we're going to be doing some more, simulations, some quick sims, a lot of quick highlights, a lot of quick gameplay. You're not going to really get the full in-depth type of series that we're used to getting for this Big 12 series. So if you want to send it off right, I feel like a live stream for the national championship would be huge. So like I said, guys, leave a like if you like this thing. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great Saturday and had a great Saturday. It's a little bit late on the East Coast. I will see you guys next week, next Saturday, for Big 12 Team Builder action for Bowl Week number 3. I'll see you guys then. As always, peace.